So your mum's coming to stay. You've got Home Assistant, you've got lights that switch on and off, you've got all sorts of stuff. What are you going to do? Okay, I know number one is going to be tidy up. Probably number 2 and 3 is also going to be tidy up. 4 will be making sure there's a cup with saucer. 5 will probably be tidy up. But 6 is going to be how I'm going to make Home Assistant work. She's not got the app on her phone. She's got a phone, but that's about it. So let me go through it with you and we'll see where we get to. So let's roll the credits and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, if you've got a smart lock, you need to open it for your mum to come in. If you've got a light that you want to switch on, or worst case, you want your traps and lasers and mines to be switched off. The smart lock you might want to just give a number and stuff, but we're going to kind of do it automatically. So the way we do that is going into automations in scenes, create a new automation, and add a trigger. Now what we're actually going to add is a webhook. So it's found it. Now it's suggesting that the webhook is this, which you can leave it as, but if you make it, you need to make it complicated. So open the door to let mum in. 1 2 3 4 5. So it's quite it's something that you can see, but it's still quite complicated. You then need to take a copy of that. Okay, and you then need to do the actions. So what I've done is I've created a script. It doesn't actually do anything for now, and called it open the door. So if we go here and run that script,
the door is opened and all traps switched off.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to save this. So that's what the thing will do for me, but it could open the door, it could switch your lights on, it could kind of do whatever you've got automated. So I'm going to call this automation open the door, and I'm going to give it an area in the entrance, and I'm going to give it a label, and let's create a new label called automation. One of those will do, and let's make it green for go. Okay, so we've got an open the door automation that when you receive this webhook, it'll open the door. But we need to do some more things now. So it needs to be a get post. Oh, missed. At the same time, if you're going to be doing it and you don't want to connect her to the Wi-Fi and kind of stuff like that, you're going to need to untick access from local network. So we'll press save on that. I'm going to copy this. Okay, so we're more or less ready to go. We've done the easy bit of it. What I've then got is I've got a URL which we'll push over to this screen. So what you need to do is, to get this to run, you have to, on a browser, go to HTTPS or whatever the URL for your Home Assistant instance /API/webhook, the name of the webhook. Now that's mine. Okay, so if I don't switch this off, you could really irritate me by trying to run this code and making my Google Home go, the door is open, all traps have been switched off. Okay, now for yours, it's going to be your URL, whatever you use to get in to Home Assistant. And you can put 123, you can put that in if you're using that. But I used Cloudflare, link up there, how to get Cloudflare set up to get there. So if we pick this up now and I go to a new link,
The door is opened and all traps switched off.
it's just run the automation. It's just worked. Okay, so all you need to do is get your mum to open the browser on her phone and go to hang on, she's not going to be able to do that, is she? So what we can do is create QR code, and if you do it on Bing, it's got a QR code generator, so I can paste that in there and that's my QR code. So I'm going to save it as a PNG file. So what I could then do, let's just show you that. What I could then do is print this out. Now again, you need to think about what you're doing here, because this could be opening your door. So you don't want to print it on a piece of paper that someone's going to lose. Now in the link, I will, in the description, let's do this right, in the description, I'll post a link to a keyring I found on Amazon where you could send them the QR code, and that's what they could use. So when your mum gets there, she just takes out the keyring, scans the QR code on her phone, and it'll open the door or switch the lights on or kind of do what's there. The other thing you can do is the one I sent you is double-sided. So if you've got a key, if you've got a smart lock that's got a number on it, you could put the number on the back of the keyring. Making it a keyring, it kind of feels secure. It's kind of like, it's like giving your mum a key, really. And if you trust her with a key, then you could trust her with these things. So we've got her into the house. We've done the first bit. So next stage is, what do you need to do to your house? Alexa, switch off the airlock light.
Okay.
Alexa, switch on the airlock light.
Okay. We still have the option. That's one of those that would have gone to Hawkeye. We still have the option to look at it, and it was out by 8mm. We just watch those replays.
Top of the stairs, I've got the only thing that's not connected to Home Assistant, and I don't know why. It's just I'm not throwing it away. It's an Echo Flex. They don't make them anymore, and I think the reason they don't make them is they didn't make enough money from them. So what I've actually got is it's got a sensor. It just plugs into the top. When it's dark, the sensor reacts and it switched the bathroom light on. So the thing you're going to need to be able to do is switch the bathroom light on with the switch and switch it off again. And you're going to have to fix it because your mum's not going to remember that it switches itself on and off. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my light-hearted look at trying to come up with a use case for webhooks and the ability to do stuff with Home Assistant from outside. My mum's not that bad. She puts up with me, so she must have to put up with a great deal. Again, thank you for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would be great. And I'll see you on the next one. Unless you want to watch these two.